Obviously, as you guys know, Bitcoin has been dropping quite massively lately, and we have a move from the top, from the all-time highs down to the low here. We have 36.22% move to the downside. This is the biggest move to the downside that we've had since the beginning of this bull market. So obviously the question is the bull market over? What's happening here from a technical point of view? If we add the reload zone here from, let's say, that very low to that high, and we see that the markets here came down and we bounced around the 50, did not come down to hit the 0.618 even, and then in this retrace right here we came down and we bounced around the 0.618 into the reload zone. But on this current move that we have right here, where we have the fib from that low to this high, we see that we actually did come down below the reload zone right here. So on the weekly, we never really dipped down below the reload zone. We never had a weekly candle closing below this area. Looking at it from a weekly perspective, I quite like this. And then if you look at Bitcoin from a technical perspective, we're still in an overall uptrend, right? We have higher highs and higher lows. We still have this bullish structure right here. The trend is very much alive. Yes, we have broken below the trend line we get from connecting that low and that low. We get that trend line, and we did break below that trend line here as well. There is, of course, the possibility of there being an overall shift in market structure. But if Bitcoin is going to go into bear market, then the stock market, equities, S&P 500, they're going to go down into a bear market as well. So let's quickly look at the S&P 500. This, of course, looks incredibly bullish right here. And if we can break above this trend line, maybe reclaim this resistance area right here, and then perhaps form a higher low, we might have something like this, right? But if we get that structure, incredibly bullish, and that tells me that the overall market sentiment, the global markets are not in an overall recession. If the S&P 400 starts recovering and truly excel the current trend that we have, I do not see any reason for Bitcoin not doing the same.